not do animal studies.
You would lose a very valuable tool for gaining many important insights into how the animals, including humans, work, how chemicals interact with genes, how genes work. It's a valuable research tool to give us insights. It's also a valuable pre-screening tool to test for extreme toxicity. You know, when Stossel, look, how many of you would like your, you need a surgical procedure that has brand new, that's never been done before, a genitalia transplant or something, anything, a brain transplant. How many of you would like to be the first guinea pigs for the surgeon to develop the technique? They use animals before they turn, and see if they can do this and if the animals can survive. If they can't, they don't go on to human beings. Stossel's first experiments in organ transplants killed the subjects. His first subjects were dogs, not children. I want to say there's something that we can agree on, and something else that Dr. Rick and I can agree on, and that's if one must judge a scientific argument based on opinion, beware the vested interests. Dr. Greek says he's not involved with the animal rights people. Unfortunately, it's not true. His Americans for the Medical Advancement is funded by the National Anti-Vivisection Society.
We're also funded by the general public, but I don't make any money from AFMA. I am the unpaid president of AFMA. I don't make any money from the sale of the books. I don't make any, my wife says I don't make any money at all. But we are completely clean. I don't, how you can label me a vested interest, again, if you're going to take one thing away from this debate, that's a good one to take away. We've made our tax reports public. We've made our financial reports from AFMA public. We don't take any money from this. There's no way you can link me monetarily to this position. And if any of you, including you, Mr. Skolnick, would like to fund AFMA, we would be happy to take your money. Thank you.
Your point was that you were not part of an extremist organization, and certainly the Anti-Vivisection Society is.
That's between you and the Anti-Vivisection Society. Okay? I am not the spokesperson for the National Anti-Vivisection Society. We take their money. And let me just point out one minor little difference between AFMA and the National Anti-Vivisection Society. You know those numbers 3 through 9? 3 through 9 that I said it works, it's scientifically viable? Oh, NAVS doesn't like that. Matter of fact, they exist largely to get rid of animals in my slide numbers 3 through 9. Okay? So we don't even have the same philosophy. We don't share any board members. And again, if you would like to give us, if the Foundation for Biomedical Research would like to fund us, we'd be happy to take their money.
So if I understood your point, you're intellectually dissociated, but not financially dissociated.
We're intellectually and philosophically dissociated. Yes, they give us money. There's no question about it. So do thousands of other people. But if somebody from the KKK gives me money, I don't think that means there's a white sheet in my closet.
I don't think so.
The KKK offered me money, I'd throw it in their faces. I just wanted to say one thing I wanted to correct, and that was a statement that the terrorist promoter, Dr. Jerry Vlasek, who used to be, along with you, a spokesperson for Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. He was on your magazine. Your magazine has him as a science advisor. Just last summer, he made those comments that blew up in the animal rights promoters' faces about going out and killing animal researchers. He made those comments in 2003, I think over a year before.
Thank you. Final comment.
Now, he made those comments, or I should say those comments came out publicly in the summer. And as you know from editing, right, that's why I fired him before they came out. As you know from editing a journal, our lag time in publication is about 3 months. And so when the board saw that Dr. Vlasic was going down a path that we didn't approve of, we fired him then and there. Now, he was still on our masthead until, the next round of the newsletter came out. But come on, Andrew. I mean, you know what the lag time is for journals. You're the editor of one. I mean, that's disingenuous, man.
I think it's time to take an hour, allotted 2 hours. I'm sure the speakers will probably be happy to converse individually with you to take up other points you may wish to bring up. On your behalf, I'd like to thank both of our speakers. This has been a useful debate. I think it had some emotional points, and all good debates have some of those. It also had some very cogent points, for which I'm grateful to both speakers for bringing out. And I hope it's informed the audience, whatever their prevailing opinions might have been. I hope it's informed us of many of the difficulties that are related to drug development research. My guess is that if we were here in 50 years' time, we will be talking about paradigms of drug discovery that are quite different from those that were present 50 years ago. But such is the nature of scientific progress. What we do today, our grandfathers will look upon with envy, and our descendants will look upon with horror. And so this, I think, is part of the issue with drug development research, and we've had some of that today. And I want to thank again both of our speakers for devoting their time and the audience for coming and being active and participating, polite and courteous. Thank you.